Today I am rating fitness movements and trends. Let's do it. Sprinting, 10 out of 10. Intermittent fasting, 9 out of 10. Long distance running, 6 out of 10. Walking 15,000 steps per day, 9 out of 10. Not eating carbs before bedtime, 3 out of 10. Push-ups, 8 out of 10. Actually, 9 out of 10. Bicep curls, 6 out of 10. Bicycle crunches, 4 out of 10. Counting your macros, 8 out of 10. Drinking a gallon of water a day, 7 out of 10, and I'm gonna explain why. Electrolytes, 10 out of 10. Barbell front squats, 10 out of 10. Tricep pushdowns, 5 out of 10. Sled pushes, I'm gonna say 10 out of 10 on this one. The vegan diet, 3 out of 10. Those are my ratings. Now I'm gonna tell you why. Number 1, sprints. It is one of the best full body, high intensity exercises that you can do. It will help increase your muscle mass, increase strength, increase speed, burn fat, burn calories for after you're done. 34 to 48 hours after you're done, you will continue burning calories. You are pushing your body to the absolute limit, and I think it's one of the best natural exercises that you can do. Okay, I put long distance running at the low end, and I mean long distance, like marathon type running, is because it will deplete your muscle mass. You are gonna feel tired, fatigued. It's gonna be very hard to keep muscle mass on. Your joints are gonna start getting achy. You're gonna feel like you're falling apart. So I believe walking 10,000, 15,000 steps and getting moving in that way is a little bit better than long distance running all the time. And I think that incorporating the high intensity interval training is great. Or some of the list cardio is good, but not all the time. I'm talking about like consistently. I think the walking is key, high intensity interval training, strength training. Amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna go through each one, but just the main ones. But not eating carbs before bed, it does not matter what time of day you eat your carbs. It just matters what you're consuming within that 24-hour period of the day. The only thing that I will say is if you're having like sugar-based carbs before bed, of course, that might affect your sleep first of all, but you might feel a little bit heavy too if you're having like sugar and heavy carbs and a heavy carb meal right before bed because you're not really utilizing it. I would say the best thing to do is if you have a intense workout and then you're eating it post-workout, if that falls in the evening time, that's fine. You're still in that fat burning zone after you're doing like your strength training and things like that, so you're utilizing it. But if it's something where you're having like sugar, carbs, and all of that before bed, like it's probably not doing much for you. And you might wake up also, if you have a heavy carb meal, you might wake up feeling a little bit more bloated or like you're not fully digested. That should go away, but I would say those are the only things. But this kind of ties in with tracking your macros. I rated it an 8 out of 10 only because, maybe a 9 out of 10. I think it helps people so much. Like when I tell my clients to track things, it's not so that they're like getting so concerned about the calories and the portions. It's just so that they can eyeball what the food is. Like most people don't realize what 4 ounces of chicken is or 4 ounces of sweet potato is until you actually see how little it is, and then you realize how much you're overeating. So if you start doing that with every type of food, or you're at restaurants or whatever, then you'll learn like the things that you usually get. You'll be able to start eyeballing, okay, this is what I can have to continue to make progress. The portions may change, of course, as your activity changes, your body changes, the maybe age that you are, your hormone changes, whatever the case may be. It might change over time, but you can kind of start to learn, this is the calories that I need, this is what it looks like visually, and this is how I feel after eating, let's say you're eating 500 calories and it's 15 grams of fat and like 60 grams of carbs and 20 grams of protein. Let's say you're having that mix and you can kind of see like, okay, I'm pretty full on this. You'll look at that meal and you'll say, okay, I feel pretty good on this meal. I was able to still lose weight or gain weight, whatever the goal is. And then you can kind of start to learn what you need. So push-ups, I rated that high because it's a body weight exercise and it hits so many different muscle groups, just like pull-ups. So push-ups hit your triceps, your chest, your shoulders, your core, your hip flexors, so many different things. You can do it whenever. There's like 120 variations of push-ups or something like that, which is crazy. And I think I've done like 40 of them. I think one time I tried and saw like how many different variations of push-ups I can do. It is hard. Like it's really hard. You can even do push-up burpees. Like you can incorporate a little bit of legs in there, but push-ups, pull-ups, dips, like all the body weight stuff I always rate high because you're using your body. It's not, you're doing no weight. You're literally lifting your body weight. So I feel like that's the disconnect that people have is they're like, but there's no weight. Yes, there is. It's literally your body weight. So Those are always good things to do. Bicep curls, tricep extensions. The only reason I rated that low is because it's not incorporating other muscle groups. It's just kind of, which you do need in some cases if your goal is aesthetics or maybe you really want to strengthen your biceps. But there are better exercises, I think, that are a little bit harder, more challenging, and they incorporate other muscle groups as well. So something that's not so constricted to one tiny muscle. There's different variations of curls and tricep extensions to hit different parts as well. So I think just doing one, that's why I rated it low. But again, I do these, I think they're great. Front squats, on the other hand, front squats is an exercise that I would keep in no matter what on most of your leg days. Back squats are amazing. Front squats, though, they are working a ton. They're working your core a ton. They are working your hip flexors, your quads, your glutes, your calves, and also you're helping work on stabilization and posture and all of these things. So front squats, I think, are amazing. You could do it with a kettlebell or a dumbbell, like goblet squats. All of those I rate always super high. Those are amazing. But all in all, functional movements and the movements that can be used to help you in your daily life, those are always great. So full body movements, functional movements, I always rate those high. And the ones that are more purely done for aesthetics would get a lower rating for me. Vegan diet, last one. Vegan diet's not bad. I just think that a lot of people who say they're doing a vegan diet end up doing a lot of processed foods and packaged foods because it is quote unquote vegan, or different snack packs because it's vegan. And in reality, it's just a bunch of crap that you're eating and ingredients that are all packaged and have horrible like fillers and additives to it. So those are the things that you want to avoid. So there's a vegan that's good, but I would say for the majority of people that are trying to start being vegan, it typically ends up not being healthy. So if you can do it in the right way, you can still get your protein in and all of your micronutrients, macronutrients, it's great. Oh, last thing, I have to mention this one, but water. So water every day, super important. You need a ton of water and to stay hydrated, but the gallon a day, that's one thing that I was going to rate lower, only because not everyone needs a gallon a day. Some people sweat less, some people sweat more, some people move less, move more, body weight, all of these things. You can overhydrate, which is not good. So, and also for maybe some athletes that are running these marathons or sweating outside for like a really long period of time, they might even need more with electrolytes and with minerals, because you want to make sure you're not flushing those things out. But that depends. But I think everyone saying a gallon a day is kind of overrated, because it depends on who it is and what you do and all of those things. So anyways, I hope this helped, and I will be doing more of these because they're kind of fun. So see you guys next time.